Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Traveling with Vaughn. Today, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to save money and travel on a budget, traveling the world on a budget. Okay, so make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. Now let's talk about accommodations. The best way to save money, and I know people might agree to disagree with me on this, but the best way to save money when it comes to housing accommodation is Airbnb. Ultimately, Airbnb provides you affordable housing compared to the hotel rates, depending on your location. The best thing with the Airbnb is the pros and the cons. The pros are you get the affordability, but sometimes the affordability and the pricing, but then the con is that, it could be a flop of an Airbnb, or the location could be too far out compared to like hotel accommodations. You can be in the center of some place and have that level of convenience. So it's all up to you. But if you want to travel the world on a budget, your Airbnb is an option, and hostels are your biggest options to save money. Okay. Number 2, excursions. If you're a person that likes to do excursions, the best way to save money on excursion is through VAUGH.com. VAUGH.com. I will have my link for VAUGH in the notes below. But VAUGH is going to save you a lot of money. They have very budget-friendly prices on different excursions that you would like to do. But that's my option. That's my go-to. I like it. So, for example, when I was in Dubai, I was able to do the Safari desert tour with the barbecue and the camel and the ATVs. I think for 2 people, I might have paid like $150 compared to if I went directly through the vendor, I would end up paying a lot more. But you have to read the fine print when it comes to VAUGH, because sometimes like transportation is included, sometimes the transportation is not included, sometimes the taxes are included, sometimes the taxes are not included. But you got to make sure you pay close attention to the details before you select the option, because there's so many different options for the same excursion. So VAUGH is your second option to be budget friendly when you're traveling the world. Number 3, now, virtually private networks, VPNs, are a really good option to have. I have one currently myself. I'm going to place some information about my VPN in the notes below. But this is your virtual private network. Now, if you're not one of those persons who have the international plans like through AT&T and Verizon, where they charge you the $10 a day, depending on what country you're located, I would also suggest that you get a SIM card at the local country that you're going to. So, like for example, when I'm in Kenya, I'll go to Safaricom and I will get a local SIM card to utilize rather than use my daily plan. Because in Kenya, for example, I could get like a 30-day daily plan for like $6 compared to paying $10 per day through AT&T for the $10 international plan. But it all depends on you and how you want to save your money. So, with that international SIM card, I use my VPN also as well to access certain websites that I wouldn't be able to access in different particular countries, like my Netflix or watching my shows. I gotta watch my Real Housewives of Atlanta Potomac every Sunday, even when I'm on travel. I'm on travel right now. I'm gonna pop my VPN and I'm gonna see Karen, give it to them. Okay, all right. Number 4, I would say if you have already built up frequent flyer miles depending on the airline that you have, utilize those. I do it all the time. It saves me a lot of money to use my frequent flyer miles. So make sure you check out if you aren't with any type of airline like rewards program, you need to sign up. Qatar has it, United has it, American has it, Delta has it. Every airline has a like rewards program or a frequent flyer mile. You need to set up those and you need to monitor your options. What I will say is with Delta, what I do like about them is, for example, you can link your Lyft account to your Delta rewards account, Sky Miles, and every mile that you drive and ride in your Lyft, it counts towards your points towards your Delta Sky Miles. So that's important. I utilize that. And even when you're going to the airport, it's 2 times the amount of miles. So, for example, if you went 10 miles to the airport, then you'll be getting 20 miles to go towards your Sky Miles. So, again, make sure you check out all those different options that are available to you when you're utilizing your different rewards points. So, frequent flyer miles is another way for you to save money on your flights, because you can utilize that for your flights, okay? All right. And number 5, plan your travels on the off-peak seasons. Depending on what country you're going to, you can plan on the off-peak season. Like, for example, like South Africa, obviously the winter time is like June, July, all the way up to December. Now, if you catch it at the beginning of like June and July, when it's like it's getting cold, it's not too cold, you can still have a really great time. I've been to Cape Town, South Africa in June. It was lightly cold, and I could still go to the beach, wear a light jacket, and I was able to save money on my flight and my hotels. So, you know, going into off-peak season, make sure you do your research. If you need help, I am a travel agent. I'm definitely here to assist you. But if you want to plan your trip, doing like a budget off-season, I'm definitely here to assist, okay? So, these are the top 5 I will definitely say that will save you money for traveling the world on a budget. Let's talk about it in the comments below. If you guys have other suggestions or things that you guys want me to hit on and talk about, let me know. But outside of that, if you've done one of these 5 things and it has saved you money, make sure you leave it in the notes below, so in the comments below, so we can talk about it. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me on IG and TikTok. Please follow me on IG and TikTok. All right, guys, take care. Peace.